If you're watching this video tutorial, it's because you're going to be doing a slideshow versus an open debate. So you're going to do all this through Chrome. You're going to come up here. You're going to click Slides. And you can choose a different type of slides that you want. You'll come up here to Template Gallery, and you can click that. And when you do, it comes up with all different kinds of things. You have education, book report, flashcards, science project, science fair. There's not one that's for a debate. So you can choose either one of these, or you can go back and you can just start with a blank one, which is what I'm going to do. Now, even when I choose a blank one, I still have different themes I can pick. I can go through here and I can scroll which one I like. You're not being graded on how cool your theme looks. You're being graded on how well the work was done by you. So I could care if it's pink, blue, black, or white. I don't care. Okay, so just to emphasize that I don't care, we're just going to pick that one. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to click off of there. Now, notice I only have one slide. That's not going to be good enough. Okay, so I need to add a slide. Well, how do I do that? Well, here I have all of my different tools. I'm going to come to Slide. I'm going to click it, and it gives me a drop-down menu. And I can either duplicate the slide if I like it, or I can just say New Slide, and it gives me one. And I can keep doing this many, many, many times. So once I've done that, I'm going to come up and I'm going to give it a title. So my title in this case is my statement. My statement that I've been using in class as well as my other training videos is, jogging is good for you. A debate for and against. Okay, so that is my first title right there. Jogging is good for you, my statement, a debate for and against. Because you will be doing a slideshow presentation, I need to be able to see the case that you make for and against it. So for example, the people in class who are debating, they're having to prepare both to argue and to agree. So you will need to do the same thing, only with yourself. And you have to convince me that you did it. Now, I forgot an important detail, okay, and I'll go back up here. I didn't put my name on it. So you can actually come and make this box bigger by dragging and clicking and then unclicking. You need to make sure you put your name as well as what hour I have you. So if I print it out, I'll have that to use. So I'm just going to write this on here, what I'm going to say. Your first set of slides should be supporting through research and credible resources. Your statement, jogging is good for you. Okay, that's what your first set of slides are for. Your second set of slides should be supporting or arguing that jogging is in fact not good for you. And your last set of slides will discuss your opinion free from any research. So let's talk about pictures. Each slide should include a picture. I want to caution you, don't use pictures as your background. If I can't read it, I can't grade it. Many of you like to copy and paste, and for some reason you think that's okay. It is not okay. It's plagiarism, and that will result in a 0 for grade. And you will not be able to make it up. The 0 will stand. So make sure when you read the material that you're looking at from your credible sources, you need to have that in your own words. Limit your quotes. So this is a way around plagiarism. So let's say I found something on CNN. So let's take a look at this. On the CNN article, I find this very important, and I want to include it word for word, that's verbatim, in my slideshow presentation. How do I not get in trouble for plagiarism? Well, this is how you do it. You come in, and I will show you here. So, first of all, you need to put your quotes. That tells me you're directly quoting something, okay? And I would add this. According to an article published in CNN newspaper, and then that's how you do it. Make it a little bit bigger. So it'll look something more like this. So what I've done is I've said, hey, I'm getting this from an article. This is where I got it from. And this is exactly what it said. Okay? Now here's the problem with this. Students will start giving me a quote every single page. You can't do that. When writing an article out in a report, then you give me 1 quote per page. So if you're writing 5 full pages, you can give me 5 quotes, no more. If you're doing a slideshow presentation, you should see only 1 quote for every 4 slides. Now, that doesn't mean 1, 2, 3, 4, now I can put in a quote. 5, 6, 7, 8, now I can put in a quote. If you want all 4 of your quotes to be on 1 slide, that's fine. But you need to make sure you have 16 slides. In order to have 4 quotes, you will need a total of 16 slides. Okay? So for every 4 slides you have, you can include a quote from an article. At the very end of your slideshow, I should see your works cited on the last slide. If you need more than 1 slide to make this happen, that is okay. In order to know how a works cited should be set up, please take a look at Google Classroom and my video that says works cited. Because you are both debating and typing in a slideshow format, you will not be required to write a 1 to 2 page report. However, make sure that you include everything that I'm going to be grading you on based on your rubric. Some people can do that in 10 slides. Some people might need 20. Others might only need 6. It depends on the quality of writing and how well you've researched your topics, both for and against your statement.